One of the things that happens when we're building a project like this from an artistic perspective is it's not so easy to manage using software, using any other means to track a project. I think the construction of the basic pool is very simple to track and to be able to keep customers aware of what's going on. It's when you get beyond that. Once all the structure is there and you get to the art part. And what's really interesting is, from my perspective, is because art is organic in nature, you can have a general idea of what you want to the end result to be, but the steps that get there change. So as we're building a piece of art in 3D, it becomes more difficult to know exactly what the steps are. And what we find ourselves doing is a part of this, and then a part of this, and then a part of this, and then going back to this, and then back, and we're constantly moving. And what homeowners don't always understand is they're not seeing any one thing done. It's very difficult to start at one end and work toward the other end. If it's just standard structural stuff, that's no problem, but from the art perspective, trying to get all of it to look and feel right, it makes more sense to do a piece here than do a piece there, then work them together, or go over there and do something there. And the net result is little here, little there, looks like a little bit versus a lot right here. And sometimes homeowners just don't understand that, and it becomes a challenge for me to communicate that to them, that here's our next step and here's what we're doing, and here's the little pieces that maybe you're not seeing structurally happening underneath and in preparation for that final coat, that final finish, that final art part. And that's probably the biggest struggle from my end in terms of communicating that with the homeowner. Structurally, I can really, communicate and let them know exactly what's going on. But when the art is being created, that's the magic. But sometimes magic is really slow. And that net result is people just don't understand, get frustrated, and it's not so much frustration as just not knowing, just the unaware of what exactly is happening. And for me, I want to be able to communicate that to people, but I really want them to witness it and view it and be a part of it. Instead of questioning it or micromanaging it or worrying about it, I want them to experience it. And if they can kind of get out of that frame of mind that they need to micromanage or they need to know what's going on, instead just immerse themselves into the process that we take them through, I think they have a much better experience because they don't have to worry about anything. They don't have to stay up at night wondering what's next or what this is going to happen or how we're going to do this. We'll take care of it. What I want you to do is just immerse yourself in the experience and enjoy the process. Just let us do what we do, and if you need communication, we'll try to communicate as best we can, but you have to understand that. And that, as customers get farther into projects, they certainly understand that, but trying to prep them on the front side is difficult sometimes, but the net result is always fabulous. We don't know going into it what the net result will really look like until we feel our way through it, but then we're able to create projects, for example, like the waterfall that I'm sitting in front of right now.